The day has arrived. We are here. Today is the day we start our trip to Tennessee. So come along and let's get this trip on the road. Let's go. Alright, so let's get this party started. Get up here in the motorhome and double check everything. Uh-oh, who's this? Well, it looks like this time around we're going to have a special visitor on this trip. That's right, Flat Stanley has decided to come and ride along shotgun with me on this trip to Tennessee. So we are going to have a lot of fun together. I want to thank Caden Rawls, my grandson. He told Flat Stanley to come down here and travel along Tennessee, and there'd be a lot of fun stuff for him to do. So that's what we're going to go do. All right, we finally made it. We're on our way. We're just leaving Conroe, Texas, and we are getting ready to head to, actually we're not, I mean, our ultimate destination this time is Irwin, Tennessee, which is where my daughter and her family live. That's our ultimate destination, but as far as the motorhome's concerned, we're going to be traveling from here up to a town that's just outside of Irwin, which is called Elizabethton, and we're going to be staying at a campground up there on the Watauga River. It's going to be it's beautiful, nestled in up there in the Appalachian Mountains, and we're just really looking forward to this trip. Oh, by the way, since you heard me say we're, well, I am referring to me and Flat Stanley, who's physically here with me. Had to leave Lulu home on this trip, so she's going to be watched by my girls. But you know, this is your trip as well. So this time around, you're riding shotgun. So our first destination along this trip, we're going to kind of take our time getting up there. I'm not due at Watauga until the 4th of September, and this is a holiday weekend, so not really planning on trying to rush through any place, but we're going to make Little Rock, Arkansas today, and that's where we're going to end up staying. So I'll check in with you once we get up there. All right, so we're at our first stop of the day. We're here at Carthage, Texas, just taking a little break, stretch the legs a little bit. Try not to drive more than 2 or 3 hours at a whack before I get out and stretch my legs, just to kind of keep things moving and keep things circulating a little bit. But this is up here in deep northeast Texas. As a matter of fact, we're real close to the Louisiana border. However, this time we're not going to be going through Louisiana at all. We're just going to follow the border of Texas on up into Texarkana, and that's when we're going to cut across over towards Little Rock. Well, it looks like my passenger gave out on me. He decided he just wants to lay down and sleep all the way up here. So it kind of reminds me of Lulu, because that's what Lou would do all the way up here, is just sleep in the seat. So it's been well over a year since I've taken a long trip. As a matter of fact, the last long trip we took was to Tennessee. And of course, with all of the events of this last year, needless to say, this is one of those trips that I can already start to feel all the tensions and everything just trying to exit my body in some fashion. I mean, it's a little sad that I'm doing this by myself, but then again, it's very relaxing to be behind the wheel of the rig. So the next stop we make today is here at the Welcome Center going into the state of Arkansas. They got all kinds of great literature on the inside to grab and to take with you to let you know everything that's available here in the state of Arkansas. We made it to Little Rock, so welcome. It was an easy trip up here today. A little long, a little over about 430 miles, I guess, is what I've driven today. But, you know, I said I was going to be going to Bass Pro. And I'm sure that you can see all of these RVs back here. And what is this? Oh, we have the Arkansas River as well. What this is this is the North Little Rock downtown campground, and I drove by the Bass Pro, and that place was so busy that I never would have got in and got back out. So and not to mention the fact for a Bass Pro shop, the parking lot was really tight. So we're going to scratch a Bass Pro today, and we will catch one at some point in time during this trip. This is the Arkansas River. We got some barges over there, and then there's some folks out here on a pontoon. Now that building on the other side of the footbridge is the Clinton Library. I would bet you money there is some dang good fishing in this river, because you could smell them. I need to tell you, this place smells like it is just catfish heaven. So I wish I had time to stay and try it out, but if you're ever in Little Rock in your RV, North Little Rock RV Park downtown, this one is cool. And I'm gonna tell you what, it's also on Passport America, which you can't beat $13 a night for this place. What a deal. Passport America, you get the thumbs up. Not just the fact that this place is downtown, but they tell me up here at the main office that after the sun goes down or at dusk or something like that, they typically have some kind of a light parade out here on the water every hour. So we're definitely gonna stick our head outside the door and check that out.